Hello, I'm Philip Nunn, founder and joint CEO of the Blackmore Group. So what we're finding in the aftermath of Brexit and all of the doom and gloom that surrounded it, and people coming out and saying it could be 20% corrections or 30% corrections, is that actually the whole of the property industry are suggesting that this year we'll see growth. Some are suggesting up to 5%, and the fundamentals are really strong. I would say absolutely not. I think right now is the opportune time to buy. What we're finding is lots of larger scale developers have opportunities for joint ventures, and it does not change the fundamentals that we have a world-class land registry system. It's great to own property in the UK. And in addition to that, overseas investors have more buying power due to Brexit because the pound has weakened significantly. Fundamentally, no. Property prices haven't gone down since Brexit. Growth has slowed, but actually what you have to look at is the UK has a backlog of nearly 4 million homes. We have a huge housing shortage. Interest rates are at record lows. People want to buy in the UK because of the strength of our land registry system and the way you buy property here. And actually all signs are suggesting that in 2019, we'll see growth of between 1% and 5%. We haven't really noticed a significant change, and it's based around our ethos of being opportunistic in the real estate market. So we're building anything from church conversions to barn conversions, so high quality products that will always sell before a box in the middle of a field. So I think potentially the market that was easy to sell in becomes a bit harder to sell in, but if you're building high quality properties in desirable locations with unique developments, you will continue to sell houses at the same rate. The biggest concern, I believe, would be uncertainty around Brexit, so that it rumbles on for years and years and years. I think actually this is just a process that's going to happen. Britain will either leave or stay in the EU, and the uncertainty will then be finished with. What you have to understand is that whilst this is happening, most of the fundamentals are still good. The reality is the UK is a small island with lots of people, and we have to build 5 million houses by 2030 to keep up with demand for housing. All of the numbers that come out from property experts are suggesting that growth will happen in UK real estate. I believe now is the opportunity for a real estate company to differentiate themselves and capitalise on the opportunities that are presented because of Brexit. So we're not scared of Brexit, we think it's a brilliant opportunity. So Brexit hasn't affected any part of our business model as yet. We're seeing the same growth, if not more growth, in the developments and demand in the developments that we've built. Moving forward, what it will allow us to do is diversify the model even more. So there are opportunities for Blackmore to acquire performing assets, move into commercial real estate and different areas of real estate to just give us that added diversification into all areas of the industry. So we've not really focused in on the UK property industry as a problem point here. We think the fundamentals are strong. Where we do believe there might be an issue on the horizon are with skill shortages based on what the UK government decide on visas for European Union citizens and beyond, and also building supplies, materials, those sort of fundamental things based on what's going to happen with trade agreements. So they're really where we think there might be some interesting scenarios. So really all Blackmore are doing, we're not actually specifically focusing on that and buying building yards, we're actually looking at ways we can evolve our model to mitigate risk against those factors.